I would like to read to you from my journal about what happened before we came to Coulter. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would, and finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness, traveling down from the northern grizzlies, stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land and we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked we were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it, and we are wandering still. We picked up a couple of new folks in the Grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town, hunting for opportunities. I might be on to something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we think was so torturous and slow nobody could have followed us south and east or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but Dutch brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of us was last here. I was told to expect little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The city seems to be riddled with corruption, but there is certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living more civilized after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near a town. We are living here, camping outside town, mostly hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man who sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Hosea and I are on to something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes out of it, we are having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born hookster. He is getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we're going to bring undue attention on ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also on to something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boot. Apparently so, for now. We're working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to robbed the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I'm not getting involved in the job. Jose and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job and then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Jose and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking a lot about other places. That is all I have to say about our time in Blackwater. I guess the future is unknown now. Now we can only stay here in Coulter until Dutch has a new plan for us.